All right, I think we're on again. Hello again, it's Jeremy. I'm on the Burger War trail. I just headed down the road from the Old Orchard Inn, and I'm in Berwick now with Jake. We're in Johnny's, of course, the one and only place for burgers. Well, not the only place, but like you are. You guys are really known for your burgers and your ice cream. You guys are really a go-to destination. How long have you been here yourself, Jake?
This is my 9th season here, so I've been around for a while now. So
I guess
it's
so.
not my first rodeo.
So you know how busy you guys can get slammed. I just saw on your website that you take off online ordering when you're at full capacity.
That's it. Yeah, we had to shut it off last week because we had one of our biggest days ever.
Already, like last week. Exactly, it's so early in the season.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like an hour and a half, 2-hour wait time. So at like 5:30, we kind of had to put a cap on it. Plus, we were like getting low on beef and buns. So trying to see into the future on all that stuff to make sure that we can feed everybody and don't take orders for things we don't have. So yeah, it's a busy spot. It's always crazy.
What makes it so popular here? I mean, I've been here. I could tell you a few things. Like your menu selection is incredible, and of course the quality of the burger that we're going to be looking at here in a quick second. Pump up the jam.
That's it. Pump up the jam.
But like, in your opinion, what makes Johnny so special?
It's the quality in what we do. Like, one of our guys comes in, he bakes the buns fresh every day. Another one of our prep comes in, they grind that beef fresh every day. All of our vegetables are prepped fresh every day. Like, for this instance, we made this jalapeno jam. Like, we make everything that we can here as fresh as possible. So like, day of, nothing is really prepped ahead of time, right? So it's just, the buns, the beef, the burgers, the way we do it, the ratio, all that matters. It's the little details, right?
The bun to
Anybody
meat
can
ratio.
make a hamburger, but the bun to meat ratio and,
it's an important
and condiments
aspect
and all that stuff, right? So you got to have an enjoyable burger.
Do you have all your staffing in place for this year? That's always an issue. Any spot I talk to, but
yeah, we're working on it. But we've got a pretty good team in there. We can always use more. So if anybody wants a job, come see me.
Talk to Jake.
Yeah, so it's a crazy spot. So we can never get enough hands in here. It's just nonstop. So.
Well, thank you for being part of Burger Wars again. Despite your popularity, I don't know if you've ever actually taken home the burger trophy.
We haven't. No, we usually have most sales, but
we never
really get the trophy. So
what this speaks to is you guys, the viewers, you have to rate the burgers. Right. So it doesn't matter if they sell like 10,000 burgers. Well, that does matter because that's $10,000 for Campaign for Kids, and that's a really good thing. But if no one votes, then there's an algorithm, and I'm not part of that fun process. But you do have to let your opinions be heard.
Exactly. Yeah. We really appreciate it. So everybody, make sure you vote. We'll take all the votes we can get.
This year, there's 33 or 34 establishments participating in Burger Wars, and every burger sold this month, Burger War burger sold this month, goes to Campaign for Kids in Need in Kings County, which is a wonderful cause. So everyone wins. It's a win-win-win when you eat burgers. I also have to say, with Where It's At Tours, my tour company, that I offer burger tours. So if you're interested in tasting the rainbow, you can talk to me and we'll organize a custom private burger adventure for you and your closest. So not every location is participating in burger tours, but there's enough to make it possible. So yeah, talk to me if you are interested in burger tours. But right now, I'm interested in this wonderfully good ratio, bun to burger. It's dripping on my hand already. I love it. So this is called Pump Up the Jam.
Yeah,
Tell us about Pump Up the Jam.
So Pump Up the Jam. So this is obviously our fresh baked bun, our fresh ground beef patty, and then we made like a jalapeno jam it's a little spicy on its own, but on the bottom we've got a cream cheese bacon spread. So with the two, it kind of levels it out. It's a really nice experience to eat because you kind of get the creamy, you get a little sharpness, a little spice from the jalapeno, and then some red onions to just tie everything together. So it's a little simpler than some of the burgers we've done in the past, but we believe in that one. It eats well. So
how many did you come up with this one? Was it a team that came up with it?
It was a team effort.
It was a team effort.
Sure.
And you've competed with Burger Wars many times over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think 2016 was like the first year that it was. Have you been in since the beginning, more or less?
Yeah, like Johnny's was open for I think 3 or 4 years before I came, but it was a different place back then. It was a lot smaller, and we've really pushed since I've been here to make it a destination spot, right?
So has any Burger War burger ever graduated to the regular menu after?
The only one that has made it was the garlic finger burger.
The garlic finger burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was just It was insane. It still is. It's probably our number one seller now. We just can't get rid of it. It's one of those things that there's a lot of labor that goes into it, but people seem to love it. It's one of those things that it's familiar but different.
Yeah.
You know, so like it's a burger, but when
garlic
you eat it,
fingers.
you're like, this is a garlic finger, right? So it's
There's no
it's
rules.
a different realm but familiar taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people seem to like that. So.
How is this one being selling? Is there a chance this could graduate to the menu at
Yeah,
this
well,
point?
I've seen a lot of comments that people would like it. We'll see. I don't think so, just with the price of jalapenos and stuff and the amount of labor that goes into it. It's a love labor type thing, right? So we'll see, you know.
All right.
We'll see how many we sell by the end of the month.
Well, enough talking about it. Let's eat this. Oh yeah, cream cheese. Mm-hmm. Right away, you taste the cream cheese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And without it, it's a little bit spicy with the jalapeno and stuff. We wanted it to be a bit spicier, but this time of year, it's really hard to get some jalapenos with some good kick in them. So we did the best we could to make it as spicy as we could, but that's what we got. So in turn, I think I'm not a super spicy lover, so I think it eats very well with the cream cheese, the jalapeno. It works well. So it's a good one.
What's your number one selling thing on the menu at Hero Johnny's?
This year is a little different because we've made some menu changes and stuff. We kind of got rid of some things that we weren't selling as much of to try to streamline, help our wait time, and just make things more efficient in there. Honestly, garlic finger burger is probably one of the top ones. Beyond that, Sweet Maria burger is another good one. Far in the hole, the creative burgers, because you can kind of just get whatever you want. So there's a ton of those too. Beef and bacon's poutines. We have all kinds of poutines as well. Beef and bacon's like a top one. Chicken bacon ranch would be another one. Everything sells well. That's the thing with our menu when we were trying to cut it up and stuff, is like the menu sells so well.
And it's tough
everything is kind of ties together. So if you don't use it here, you use it in another spot. So it kind of just helps us go through inventory and keep things in check.
You had
like
intentions
that,
of cutting things, but in the end, you probably didn't cut that many.
not as much as what we wanted to.
It's hard to
but-
throw things away.
And, you know, we want to give variety to people too. We don't want to take things away, but it's just with the staff issues and the price of things, inflation and all that, we had to make some adjustments. So that's where we started, and we'll just kind of play on that throughout the season and see how far we get.
Are you 7 days a week yet at this point?
No, we are 5 still.
5.
So
you
it's-
will go up to 7 at some point?
I don't think.
Oh, you don't
unless
think?
We can
Good.
get some more staff.
More staff. Again, you're
it's
interested,
just-
talk to Jake.
It's just one of our things we have to do to make sure that everybody gets their time off, because everybody's got families and things to do at home. So, you know, we thoroughly believe you need your 2 days of rest.
Yep.
You know, one day to get all your stuff done, and then one day to go enjoy something. So.
What
So
time do you
we're
close in the
probably
evening then? Because this
we're
is kind of an
7
evening.
Yeah, we're 7 right now.
Okay.
In the summertime, we probably will go to 8.
Okay.
But same thing, staffing issues
Staffing.
and things like that. So come see me if you want a job.
Awesome. I'm going to have another bite of the burger and a takeout box because I don't
Yeah,
think I can
sure.
finish the 2 burgers. I was eating the Old Orchard burger a little bit on the drive up here. I shouldn't admit that on camera because I don't know if that's illegal, but it's a delicious month. So guys, thank you for supporting Burger Wars. Rate your burgers. Let Jake and the staff here, Johnny's, know how much you appreciate
Yes, please.
them doing what they do. So thank you for being part of Burger Wars. You guys are a big part of
Happy to.
this. So again, always going to be probably the number one selling location. Last year it was. Do you know the numbers of how many actually sold last year?
The burger numbers come and go so fast
Yeah.
here that I can't remember.
But we're talking thousands of burgers.
I want to say it was around 2,000.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me, but 1,700 to 2,000, somewhere in there. So.
And again, every $1 of every Burger War burger sold goes to the cause. Okay, guys, eat your burgers for the kids, and we will see you another time. Bye.